Hello and welcome back. This is Xanthus with Xanthus Gaming, and we are here on Heroes of Storm in a unranked draft game. We decided to go with Varian because I didn't read chat because we wanted to try out the Cursed Bullet change. Fair disclaimer: I am not great on Varian or on Greymane. Words are so hard, you know. I'm not good on Greymane. So we'll see how it goes. I don't expect a whole lot of epicness, and I don't think you should either. Okay, well, he just used his only escape, so we should punish him hard for that. I'll let him get by here. Okay. Unfortunately, Leo also died. We are going to die right now. Hopefully he has a totem. Does he have a totem? He did not have a totem, or he just waited to place it a really long time. He wanted to get his auto attack damage off before he placed the totem. Feels kind of bad. He could have saved us if he would have placed the totem more aggressively, instead of waiting until Diablo stunned me. But, you know, that's our fault. We chased that kill really hard. I really thought that we would be able to get out, and kill the Vala who was standing there in a real bad position. But we didn't do that. And that's my problem with Greymane, is I don't know when to stop committing. I like him a whole lot. But like right here, this seems like a great opportunity. But it's probably a terrible idea. Look at that, it was. Alright, that was not that bad. But it felt like a terrible idea as I was going in. Okay, we got somebody there. We're going to roll out so we could cocktail, but we didn't need to there. So that's good. The Immortal is up. We as Greymane need to be rotating onto that, really. Since we are definitely the highest single target damage on the team. But again, I don't know when to quit, and I see a kill opportunity, so. Alright. Now, they could have easily rotated on me and killed me there. They just were not able to do that, and I think I'm still gonna die, though. Help. Leo, can you, please? Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, again, I knew I was doing the wrong play there. But I still did it because I wanted to kill someone. And I get way too bloodthirsty like that on Greymane. Leo could have definitely saved me had he not been doodling around. But it was still 100% my fault. If you're having to rely on a tank to save you because you overcommitted, it's still your fault. You can be a little bit salty because the tank doesn't pay attention and he could have saved you, and that's fine. But if it's your fault, you know? And that was definitely my fault. So that said, we're going to help finish off this and not chase another kill. We're going to stop making that mistake. 4 deaths is our maximum. If we do more than 4 deaths, then we have to punish ourselves somehow or something. I don't know, behaviorism. It works, not really. It's terrible. Okay, I think we can trade into Vala, especially if she lets us poke at her, which I think she's going to. Yeah. We can definitely trade into a Vala. Especially when we're so high in health and she's so low. She's probably used her tap right now, yeah. Which means that we can trade in very aggressively here. Because now she no longer has a tap and she has no health again. And now we can actually zone her out of experience, which is fantastic. We have our Immortal pushing top still. I'm actually going to stop attacking and just wait here so she gets less experience. I expected her to be right there behind the wall. It doesn't actually look like she is. She must have backed for health. Yeah. So it would have been better to actually push in, but you never know. I thought I was going to be able to zone her out of experience, but she was playing cautiously, which is more than I thought she'd be doing considering how she'd been playing before that. But there's a free stack. Okay. Let's try to get this wall down. Again, we dove in because we could get a kill, And we didn't think about where the enemy team was. Oh my god. Okay, luckily, I think we're out. Maybe. Nope. Again, in that case, Leo's death timer is much shorter than mine, and he could have spawned on the map. He could have easily turned back and slowed down the Anubrak. But again, not his fault. Was our fault. We were too far pushed up. Even with Leo, we didn't know where 3 people on their team were. And we dove very aggressively to get a kill on Vala. So, again, yes, he could have saved us, but still completely our fault for being too aggressive. And I'm going to say this, last time I'm going to say this, but that's my big problem on this character. And even though I know it's a problem, I still do it. It's the definition of insanity, boys. Doing the same thing and expecting different results. I really... yeah. I thought we were going to get the stack there. I need stacks really bad. I'm not getting them. And I should be, because it's not hard to stack against their team. There's some stacks. Alright, we're going to activate our everything so we can be in here deep in the midst of stuff. Okay, we rolled through them. We were body blocking him on one side, and we rolled through him onto the other side to body block. That's one of the nice things you can do with Greymane. I think I need to like play him more consistently if I want to actually use this new talent. Now, Anubrak is going to be the worst person to hit when he has his spell shield up, but he's not bad when he doesn't have his spell shield up. He's going to have his spell shield up a lot of the time, though, unfortunately. Trying to get that fort. I don't know if we actually will here, but I'd like to. We can use the beetles to both keep our stacks up and get stacks. Unfortunately, he stepped forward quicker than I thought he would there. We did hit our bullet on the Malfurion there, which resulted in us being able to get some damage. I think we got a stack there. Or be able to get a kill, rather. Tychus was tanking the tower and did not back off of it, which is highly unfortunate. Good stack there. Should be able to kill these guys, I think. Got one of them. I would really like to get out of here. Yeah. We don't... Okay, Rag is up there, so we do know where he is. We should really be putting damage on their Immortal or helping kill Rag, something like that. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's get a heal from Rhaegar, maybe. Yeah. Stacks, baby. Let's put a lot of damage there on their damage dealer. A lot more damage. Oof. So a lot of beetle damage going on there, but I think we're fine. Alright, let's get stacks there. Dive in, rotate around. Alright, he feels a lot better at this point than he did earlier when we're actually grouped up in team fighting. I think I just need to wait to be aggressive until we're grouped. Our Tychus is probably dead. I was mostly trying to get him out. Didn't succeed. It's unfortunate. Did get a couple stacks, but Leo should not chase. Should he? I don't think he should. Let's ignore the murky Leo dying there because they're gonna die. Oh, good ult. I should have backed off as soon as I saw Diablo start positioning towards me. I just thought I could roll away. But again, my fatal flaw in Greymane is not knowing when to disengage. Our fatal flaw is picking silly fights and chasing as a team. Leo is... Boy, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he thinks he's going to get that fort. We're going to go running wild so we can dive even further in. But also roll further out. The rolling out is actually my main point in choosing that. But it does let us do some pretty crazy burst damage like that. Okay, we got a good kill there. I'm actually should be rotating down this way to help get this kill as well. I think we got it though. Good, we did. Okay, we need to help here as well. Can we get... Alright, don't chase it. Don't chase it. I'm going to go help on Diablo and Vala situation. I think we can get a kill on the Vala. I did hit my skill shot. It's a lot of burst damage. Okay, we chased too far again. I missed my skill shot. This should be a kill on their Malfurion. He did try to Twilight Dream there unsuccessfully. I think we've got a rough situation going on here. But we did do a good chunk of burst damage there, forcing the Anub'arak back and being able to re-engage on the Vala so that we could secure the kill and get Leo out safely. Now we have a Punisher pushing bottom lane. We got to rotate down and help out with the Punisher. Immortal, sorry, excuse me, wrong map. We want to be able to get in there and push and get this keep. We should be able to do that, especially with them having two members of their team down, two key members, their healer and their main damage dealer. That should help us out significantly as long as we don't do something very stupid like that and die and we're done.
Let's say Aegis shield when you're done.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Our Immortal, or Punisher Immortal will not get the keep because of Ragnaros' trait. Murky was split pushing top. He should have been pushing bottom. We are going to lose our Tychus and Leo if they stay engaged. They need to get out of there. Do not chase that. Do not chase that. You're chasing into 3 people. Do not chase that. Get out, get out, get out. Alright. Don't make my mistakes. Be better than me. Executioner is the talent we're going to go because we have a slow on Leo and we have a slow on Rhaegar and we have a slow on Murky. So that's a lot of slows. We have a lot of deaths for our team. We are also, though, doing most of our team's damage, and I guess we only have 2 more deaths than Greymane, or than Tychus. Words are real hard today, boys. They're real hard. This is a lot of stacks. I couldn't resist. I waited until his spell shield wore off to hit him with his that bullet. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Okay, we might make it out. As soon as I dove in there, I knew it was a very big mistake. Sometimes you make big mistakes. Going back in there was a pretty big mistake. That was a very good cleanse, though. I think Murky can finish that off. Maybe. This is a real weird fight, to be honest. Alright, we can just focus our damage here. See if they're still sitting there. They are not. They backed off. They know better. Alright. We need to defend bottom and then rotate to Immortal. ASAP. I'm going to position so that my cocktail bounces onto the shaman. Oh, my vocabulary is non-existent today. I am sorry, guys. I had a really long day at work. I had a 10-hour day and some pretty serious meetings, and oy vey. I was not okay by the end, to be honest. Well, that sucks. Grass into hammer from Rag. That hurts. That hurts. Leo is dead. Tychus will die if he re-engages. Murky might be able to burst that down to the halfway point and force a transition right as they start doing damage. So that's really good, actually. Nope, he wasn't quite able to get in there. I'm saying care when I'm the person who's died the most, but I do feel like it's worth saying at the moment. because they could easily die a pretty horrible death right now. And we can fight this on the switch. We'll be spawned within a few seconds here. In worst case, we can defend it. We have all of our buildings still, and they've almost lost the bottom keep. So, yeah, we're good. This is in a really good position. We should be able to help re-engage this. And we will also be getting there right after they've used all of their ults, and they're weak. So, I think I might have dove on the wrong person here, but I think it'll work out. Oh, just kidding. A Nubrax dive is going to kill me. That body block from Murky is quite epic. See, Murky is the tank we needed. Forget Leo. Murky is the tank we needed. Did you see those body blocks from Murky on the smallest hero in the game? Just saying. Yeah, chase into us, buddy. See how it works out. He just dove 1v4. That was a really big mistake. He is Diablo, but he had no souls. So that was a really big mistake. We're going to back. I don't know what our Leo is doing. Yeah, it's nice. I really don't know what our Leo is doing. I assume that their Diablo did not take Spell Shield. He really should have. Yeah, he really should have. But... okay, we can get in here and do quite a bit of damage here. Okay, and let's back off and go back over to here. Back off. Let's not do the normal mistake here. Let's, we're already over 4 deaths. If we get any more, that's gonna feel real bad. It already feels real bad. I've died too much. And again, it's been pretty much my fault pretty much every time by overcommitting. There hasn't really been a time where it's like I tried to save someone, I don't think, and it caused me to die. It's just been me overcommitting. Now, I think Tooth and Claw is better here, but I really just want to try this because they've been grouping up a whole lot. And this is like a great example right here. Do you see that? That did so much damage. Oh my god. And the cooldown is 10 seconds on it right now. Oh my god. Okay. We need to be careful of this. Make sure to just poke at them. And our cooldown for our ultimate is back up again. Up, 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 up. You can, you can use your bullet while you're in Worgen form to get out of Worgen form, and then dive back in right away. It instantly refreshes your cooldown. So you can do some interesting shenanigans like that. I think that Greymane could be really good in the right hands. I am not the right hands. Even with me being as bad at him as I am, I still did a ton of damage. I died a whole lot, but I did a ton of damage. He deserved the MVP, for sure, for sure. I feel like our entire team was pretty good. Our Leo was not the best. He was... oh, I got upvotes. I'm voting Rhaegar, though. Our Leo was very tunnel vision-y and didn't really do much for peeling or using his trait to sacrifice to save others, which is the main strength of Leo. But overall, our team worked really well together there. I don't know if I was around for any of the Bloodlust that our team did. Did we even go Bloodlust? Like, I feel like we might not have. No, we did. I don't know if I was around for any of those. But, here's the damage. Pretty respectable. If you're not super overcommitted like I am, you're going to do more damage because you won't be dead as much. and it'll be even better. I think that this is a hero I definitely want to work on in quick match in my spare time to get ready for Hero League, because the bullet damage is not something people expect right now, and I think it could do work in a Hero League setting. I do have him at level 10. That does not mean I'm good. The build is Perfect Aim, Draw to Overflow. This gives you better range and reduced mana. This gives you better explosion length. It's basically the standard cocktail build. Incendiary Elixir gives you bonus damage on the splash damage. So if you only hit a hero with it and it's only on the initial impact, it does not give you quest points. You have to get the splash damage to hit heroes. So it's a fairly skill-intensive quest. Cursed Bullet, it's basically like Kale's Flame Strike if you had to hit people on the outside ring. Yeah. Cursed Bullet will deal 35% of their maximum health, but it will also shapeshift you into human. So I'll show you a quick trick you can do here with that in just a second. Running Wild increases disengage range by 35%, and also engage range by 35%. Lets you dive in further after you fire off that Cursed Bullet. The range of the dive in is almost exactly the same range as your bullet with this talent. And it also lets you roll out safely. Executioner gives you tons of burst damage if there's any stuns, slows, or roots on your team, which this meta is filled with. If you do not have that, you can go something else. And I like this because it seemed to do a ton of damage and had a pretty low cooldown with the CDR. If you do not have stuns, roots, or slows on your team, then at 16 I would take Alpha Killer most of the time. Or if you're really good at keeping your trade or your W up, you could go Eager Wolf. That can equal a ton of damage. And actually on this map against the Immortals, this would have probably been a better call, because I could have destroyed Immortals with this talent. So retrospectively thinking, that would have been better. Alright, so let's just show you something real quick here. I did it in the match 2 or 3 times, but it happens really quickly, so I'm not sure if you really saw it. Let's say we're fighting Vala, because we had a Vala. Or who else did we have? We had Mouth. Say we're fighting a Mouth. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Vala or Mouth. You're fighting a relatively squishy person. Now this works good against tanks too. But against squishies it's devastating. Alright, let's set our level to 20. We go Perfect Aim, Draw to Overflow, Incendiary Elixir, Cursed Bullet, Running Wild. I'm not going to go Executioner because I don't have any slows. But the damage we would get from Worgen is fine also. And Gilnean Roulette is fantastic. You could also go Hunter's Blunderbuss because you're already doing lots of splash damage with your Q. Start doing splash damage with your auto attack. It adds up real quick. And then if they have a melee heavy team, this is really good too. So we're just going to go this for the purpose of testing. We're going to complete the quest so we don't have to deal with it. Now, what you do here, poke at him a little bit, whatever. You dive in, hit your ultimate, or okay, you miss your ultimate because I'm really good at this game. Guys, I'm really good at this game, let me tell you. Okay, well it doesn't count now because he's almost dead. Dang it. I'll show you on the training dummy, then I'll come back up to him once he's healed up. So basically you activate your W dive, ultimate, then you dive back in, and it's just a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. It's even better if you start with a Q first, so let's do that. Okay, so Q, ultimate, dive. You could also dive before you ultimate, but that's basically a kill, right? Like on pretty much any squishy without tons of movement speed. Let's switch the hero to Vala. Oops, enemy hero, not allied hero. Vala is very popular. Kael'thas is very popular. We could look at him. It will also do well against tanks. So it's pretty much all purpose because it's maximum health. So QR. By time the cocktail connects, your ultimate has connected first, so your ultimate does more damage. But you have to fire it off really rapidly. If you don't fire it off really rapidly, it's an issue. You have to nail them within seconds of each other. So, oh, I didn't have my cooldown. Fiddlesticks. All right. So he's poked just a little, but that's reasonable. See how it did a lot less damage there because I didn't have my ultimate hitting first. If you're not terribly comfortable with it, which I'm not, it helps to fire your ultimate first, then your Q, then your E. So ultimate, Q, E. You can fire the Q, then the ultimate, then the E, and it's even quicker burst damage. But I think that the ultimate QE, so RQE, is a lot less room for error. And what I should do, and what most people should do when they're practicing combos, especially ones that are a little bit tricky, is you want to just stay in try mode and just mess with it. So let's say we're fighting someone who's tankier. Let's look at, I don't want Diablo because he has a spell shield. Whatever, we'll go Diablo because that's what we were fighting last game. So RQE is the combo then that we want to practice. RQE. So. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Even on Diablo, it's a lot of damage. So. RQE. Okay, let's reset cooldowns. We'll do it one more time. But that's basically the idea. You ultimate Q and E. And if you can remember to hit the W as you jump in, make it RQEW, you're going to do even more damage because you have your speed boost on your auto attacks. So RQEW. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. For perspective, here's what it is. It's about 5,000 damage pretty quickly. That's enough to kill most squishies in the game. So it definitely has potential. And the R is on a very short cooldown. Your E is on a pretty short cooldown. The only thing that's not on a short... I mean, actually everything's on a really short cooldown, so... It's actually really easy once you practice it a little bit. And that was a Diablo. Like, okay, he didn't move right away, but I only got one auto attack in, maybe two before he moved. And that's not atypical of a player in platinum range, is that they take a second to react, right? So I think that this is definitely something that could be valid in even a Hero League setting. So I think it's pretty good. I could be wrong, but it feels pretty good. This is the first time I've messed around with it. I haven't seen anyone else play it. I thought it looked like when you hit your R, it refreshed your E. But I could be wrong about that. I might have just seen it wrong in the game. Let's check it out. So we jump in. Oh, I missed, apparently. Even though I was standing right next to it. It's easier to hit your R when you're right next to it, unless you're me. Okay, so it did not refresh it instantly, but it did get it going quicker. So within 3 seconds, I can dive again. It's not bad. It's not bad. So what about on my my Q? So okay, and then we just attack. Yeah, you can shred a target like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope that little trick at the end helps you out as well. I hope you have a great day, and if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. If you didn't like the video, let me know what you thought too. I appreciate any constructive feedback. I don't mind when people disagree with me. Try not to be a toxic jerk, but if you are, whatever, that's fine. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for spending some time with us.